The husband of missing mother Maya Millete was back in court today. This time, he's accused of violating a protective order involving his children. Good afternoon and welcome to The Four. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes in for Heather Myers. Larry Millete was told last week during his arraignment not to have any contact with his 3 kids. Prosecutors say since then, he didn't just call them once, but he made 9 hours worth of phone calls to them.
News 8's Kelly Hassedal is live at the South Bay Courthouse with more on this situation. Kelly?
Yeah, Carlo and Kirsten, this was a tense hearing. Prosecutors say that Larry Millete has made 127 phone calls in 27 hours. And as you mentioned, 9 hours of those phone calls were to his children. Prosecutors say these calls were made at all hours of the day, during school hours, late at night. One call was made at about 2 in the morning.
And these are consistent phone calls, 15 minutes that end and then gets right back on the phone with the children. In some of them making comments about their mother May's family.
And the deputy district attorney said Millete asked his kids all sorts of things. He wanted the 11-year-old to read him the news headlines, to help him calculate what their mortgage is. And then this was bizarre. She said Millete told the 11-year-old to watch the movie Shot Caller with her 10-year-old sister so they would have an understanding of what it's like for him to be in jail. Now, the deputy DA pointed out this is a violent R-rated movie about a businessman who goes to jail, so not appropriate for children and certainly not appropriate considering the defendant was ordered not to talk to his kids at all. Now, Millete was wearing headphones today. His defense attorney says he's hard of hearing. She claims he just didn't understand the protective order. The judge made it clear she doesn't believe that. You could hear the anger and frustration in her voice.
First of all, let me explain what a court order is. It's not a suggestion and it's not a request. It's an order that you must abide or you risk further criminal proceedings. At the last hearing, out of deference to your attorney who didn't want your children's names read in court, the court specifically asked through your attorney whether you were aware that the orders that I was going to read applied to the protected parties listed on the document who were your 3 children. I don't for a minute believe you didn't understand who I was talking about.
And she went on to say you blatantly violated that court order. So in the end, she ruled no more phone calls from jail to anybody except your attorney. Kirsten and Carlo?
Kelly, let me ask you a question before you go. Did you have a chance to talk to Millete's defense attorney outside of the courtroom today? Did you have anything to say?
Yeah, and she said that she's planning on filing a motion to try to have that protective order modified so he can talk to his kids. Now, it's certainly going to be an uphill battle because the deputy district attorney said even during the phone calls, you could hear his parents telling him you're not supposed to be talking to your kids, but he chose to do it anyway. Now, a bail hearing is set for next week, so he is due back in court next week.
Kelly Hassedal, strong words and decisive action from the judge today. Thanks, Kelly. You can see how intent the judge was on that, just flat out saying, I don't believe you.
You have to be intent in this kind of situation because it's like I gave you an order and you disobeyed it.
And the order is to protect the kids from exactly that kind of behavior, too, which is a little uncomfortable to hear about.